Severe storms that tore through Green Bay earlier tonight caused flooding throughout the city. Flooding was especially bad at Main and Mason Streets, where the road had to be closed to traffic. High winds also knocked down trees and power lines. And Luke, we're hoping that the worst is behind us.
Yeah, and it is, but it came on so quick, and you see the roads like that, and that's the result of 1 to 2 to 3 inches of rain in a very short amount of time. The storm drain just cannot keep up, and then you end up with a flooded road or a flooded street, and you certainly don't want to be traveling through those. The other thing that happens, you get a power outage, and all of a sudden your traffic lights don't work, and
that's right.
You have chaos at the intersections, of which we see often here, right at Mason and Roosevelt often.
We're in the center.
Even with traffic lights, we see the chaos there. So take a look at these storm reports. Today we had 58 show up on at least in our area here, as you see, and a lot of those were initially large hail and then damaging wind reports. But we did have 3 funnel cloud reports, one officially in our area, which did generate a tornado warning for a short time at about 8:30 until 9 o'clock. We did have a tornado warning in effect for portions of far eastern Fond du Lac County and northwestern sections of Sheboygan County. And yeah, it was just really an amazing night here, because earlier then we had really about 10 to 6 this evening, what looked like a microburst, but it potentially could have been a brief spin-up tornado. And at about 10 to 6, a roof off of a hardware store, and trees snapped in a 2 to 4 block radius on the southeast side of Green Bay. That was just down the road from Mason Street here from our studios, and that eventually caused our power outage and a lot of issues for many people still ongoing. Let's take you to the Storm Team 5 Skyview network. Right now it is 67 officially in Green Bay, and a lot better out there. Sheets of rain are over with, and the really strong wind gusts are done too. I want to show you what we have for the remainder of tonight, and easily by midnight, 1 o'clock, we're done with any sort of rain, and it looks like by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning we'll have clear skies and sunshine. So the severe weather, it has ended. Plenty of sunshine returning, and it's going to be cooler and less humid in the coming days. Current check of full conditions right now, 67 with a southwest wind at 5, and the dew point is 65. And you can see here around northeast Wisconsin, many spots settling back into the 60s now as the cooler thunderstorm winds have gushed out of these systems and have pushed off. Dew points are still muggy, low to mid 60s, and the heaviest rain now is making its way through southeast Wisconsin with this cold front. That is the cause for all of this rough weather that we've had to deal with this late afternoon and early evening. Behind this cold front, it's obviously cooler. 77 today in Marquette, 73 International Falls. Did make it up to 86 today in Green Bay, which is about 7 degrees on top of where you'd expect. In the coming days, we're going to be cooling down both in terms of temperatures and dew points, and that means it's going to feel much more comfortable Thursday, Friday, a little more muggy for Saturday and Sunday. But notice, more often than not, we're cooler and more comfortable. And as we go through the next 6 to 10 days, our expectation is to have below average temperatures. As you see there, by Tuesday next week, we're going to be in the low to mid 70s, maybe a little taste of autumn, especially at night. The rain and storm chances are going to come to an end. We're going to have full sunshine for tomorrow, and then quiet weather for tomorrow night. Excellent news for Packers fans in that first preseason game, and then things will be pretty quiet here even going into the weekend. Upper 70s tomorrow, Friday, upper 70s to around 80. So your forecast tonight, rain and storms exit, then clearing. Lower 60s. Still going to be a little muggy tonight. Tomorrow it will be mostly sunny, cooler, not as humid. 78 for Green Bay in the Valley, 76 along the lakeshore. Here's your 7-day planner. Lots of sunshine on Friday, 79. 82 on Saturday. Just a spotty storm possibly Saturday night into Sunday morning. Otherwise pretty nice to start next week. Upper 70s with sunshine. We'll be watching a storm chance on Tuesday. The Kagan Allergy Report for today, the pollen was high along with the mold on our Facebook page is where you can get our updates along with our severe weather updates that we did tonight. Give our page a like, WFRV Local 5. You notice in that whole 3.5 or 4 minutes you didn't see my face. It's because we're on generator power here and we can't utilize our studio the entire way, so you get the radio version, the voiceover version.
Yes, it's in our darkened studio with backup power.
It is.
And,
a little warm, and
yeah, I was going to say.
I apologize for any smell coming out.
No air conditioning. All right, thanks, Luke. A Fond du Lac man